English poet Robert Browning lived between 1812 and 1889. He was just opposite of Tennyson. He was chiefly interested in the study of human soul. He was a psychologist and art was for him the second place. Or you can say he mixed art and psychology in his creation. In the beginning, he wrote in monologue or dialogue the problems of life and conscience in Pauline 1833. The dramatic disguise was thinner than it later became. The poem was in effect a fragment of personal confession. We find an identity of his personality in his poems. He describes the strange career of the Renaissance physician in whom truth, science, and charlatanism were combined. This poem already mirrored Browning's peculiar gifts. He uses hero as mouthpiece. He poured forth with inexhaustible eloquence his own ideas and his aspirations. His failure is magnifying, it is glorious, but he fails. This enormous poem by a young man is surprisingly spirited and deeply imbued with philosophy. As an work of art, it suffers from richness, but he lacks controlling the form and outline. Browning achieved success late. His dramatic talent has limitations. According to Emily Legby, at intervals, Browning attempted the drama proper. In 1837, he published Stafford, which was followed by other plays, six in all between them and 1846. In spite of their merits, these plays, overburdened with argument, did not succeed with the public. Their action was sacrificed too much to the study of the characters. His limited dramatic power reflected to better purpose in the isolated scenes which make up Pippa Passes 1841. Here, Browning imagined the effect of the songs of a little working girl strolling about during a holiday on the destiny of the very different persons who hear them in turn. The ingenious but quite external link that unites these successive pictures allows free play to all of them, and the poem reaches the height of grim tragedy. In the scene of the murder of the old husband by the two lovers, Sewald and Athima, But as a rule, Browning was content to collect a series of disconnected studies, particularly monologues, into volumes. Dramatic Lyrics 1842, Dramatic Romances and Lyrics 1845, Men and Women 1855, Dramatis Persona in 1864, Dramatic Aediles 1879-80, with keen tireless curiosity, he brings the most varied personages to make their confessions to us, some drawn from history, other imaginary, some good and some bad, all unraveling thanks to the clear sighted poet. The tangled skein of their emotions and actions. Browning appears to give them wide scope and let them say what they like, but in fact, he guides their confidences in the direction of his own philosophy of energy and freedom, and towards that faith in life, in the spiritual essence and immortality of the soul, which is the basis of the generous optimism. The years at the spring and days at the morn, mornings at 7, the hillsides dew pearled, the larks on the wing, the snails on the thorn, God is in his heaven, all is right with the world.